Hello again and welcome to my new segment. I'm starting my seeds. This is February the 13th and I get my seeds from Baker Creek. They're local out here in Missouri at Mansfield. You can get these wonderful catalogs and they're free and they're wonderful. These are non-GMO and of course they're organic. So that's all important. And Jerry Gettle and his wife and their two kids run this beautiful farm out there in Mansfield. And they travel the world over and collect seeds from everywhere. So this is quite exciting catalog and a beautiful catalog. I'll put a link down in the descriptions where you could go ahead and order this if you don't already know how to do it. First thing we got to do is decide what seeds do we need to order, what seeds do we currently have. So, yes, this may be a boring segment, except for the fact that you need to know how to grow your garden, how to start seeds, be self-reliant, and grow your own food, because you don't know what you're getting when you buy that at the store. Probably GMO'd, probably sprayed with pesticides. So, and besides, your food is fresh right out in your garden and you know how you've taken care of it. So that would be important. So I'm going to go through my seeds, try to figure out some of the ones that I've got just packed here. I don't even know what they are. But that's what I'm going to do, and make myself a list of what I need to order to continue with my garden this year. Last year I didn't have one. So some of my seeds I've got are not from Baker Creek. They're the ones that you buy at the store, and I'll probably replace them. But I've got my garden bean. I'm going to be doing a lot of canning this year. I've got some dill, and here's some dill that I got from Baker Creek. And more dill, and more dill, and more dill, and more dill. Not that I order them. Sometimes they give you a free packet of seeds when you order seeds. So, hey, I'll take it. I can always share with people. I've got some basil and parsley. Should have my glasses on so I can see. And here's Baker Creek also, the Seeds of Change. I've got Cherokee purple tomatoes. Gotta have lots of tomatoes because I need to make salsa, canned tomatoes, canned tomato sauce. We go through that and I always end up using it all. And some of the best stuff I've made is the tomato juice out of my garden. It's awesome. And we drink it and it's gone. I'm also going to have to make me a storage place for all my canned items, because I really don't have the space here in this small area. So I'm going to have to work on that for shelving and everything. And here's some more spinach from Baker Creek. So I'm just going to go through here, decide what I have, decide what I need to grow, which I do need to grow some zucchini, some cucumbers, because I'm going to pickle cucumbers. I'm going to grow my Cascabella hot peppers. Sure missed those. And I think I've got the perfect canning recipe to make those awesome. I did already put up a video on my canning of the pickled hot peppers. I've got some pickled hot peppers that we did that turned out horrible. Not due to any fault of my own, because of the experiment that I did. 5 ways to can pickled peppers. And some of those were not appropriate ways to do it, and I could prove that. I might have to go get a jar just to show you. I've got a couple ones that are a couple years old. So here's my lettuces. So I'm just going to go through here, see what I'm lacking. Market more cucumbers, Seeds of Change. Like I said, that's all part of the Jerry Gettle branch, Baker Creek. Celery, I've never been successful in celery, but I think we were a lot of it drought. So that's a possibility. Some sunflowers, cilantro, sunflowers, mesclun lettuce. This is lovely out in your garden, easy to grow. Chinese cabbage was absolutely delicious in a stir fry and was easy to grow. And my Swiss chard is always an easy thing to grow. But you better be thinking about growing your own food, canning your own food, things that you can put up. Lettuce, of course, has to be fresh right out of your garden. But you can grow a lot of things and can them and store them, dehydrate them, all kinds of various methods. So I'm going to go through here. Radishes. I didn't hate radishes, but I didn't really love radishes until I found out that if you boil them like you would a potato, mash them or eat them just like that, they're fantastic. Takes away all the heat and the radish flavor. And then if you're on a low carb, high fat, they're a perfect replacement for your mashed potatoes or your roasted potatoes. Instead, make it a radish. So now I have a reason to grow radishes. So that's it for right now. Going through my little stockpile. Gonna make me a shopping list and get ready for some hard work. Get my neighbor kids busy. They're gonna help me out. I know they are. So like this video. Subscribe to my channel. I promise I'll improve. I'm new to this, new to YouTube, not new to planting a garden, not new to canning. Take my age-old wisdom and advice, follow along with me, and I'll show you how to put up some food. We've got some great YouTubers on YouTube that are creating canned goods, dehydrated goods. I haven't invested in a freeze dryer, my neighbor has. That turns out some wonderful product also. So, stay tuned with me. Let's learn how to be self-reliant. Let's learn how to grow our own food. Doesn't matter if you're 20 years old, you ought to learn how to grow your own food. It may come in handy, it will come in handy, and it's a good skill set. It's a good skill set to know. So please follow along, and I'll talk with you all later.